since, you know, it's almost halfway through March and the weather is still snowy and cold, might as well just decorate the RV then.
It's time for something a little freaky!
Oh yeah, AnthWare proudly presents, oh yeah, Butt Fucked RV.
It's totally fucked!
I have Minecrafted this section. Then along the, what do you want to call these? Cabinet doors, I put cell phone charms that we got in Japan. They've been sitting in a box, so might as well put them to use. Added some more pins up onto the curtain here. In the kitchen, you got anime, you know, gachapon figures. Yes, I know the tree is still here. I'm not taking it down until, you know, spring actually comes for real. Otherwise, that's how I feel right now. Might as well have a little cheer when the weather's shitty. Added a little bit more Minecraft over here. I figured the sticker of the blaze over there is perfect next to the smoke detector. It made sense to me anyways. Then here on the back cabinets, we put Sailor Moon cell phone charms. There's Mercury. There's Mars. And last but not least, Venus. Oh, you're so sexy, Venus, looking at me like that. And then I did a little bit above the map here. I got that sticker on my way back from Japan when I took that, you know, road trip from Seattle Airport back to Butte. Yeah, forgot I had that. I found it in a box, so figure this would be a fitting place for it. Got the corned beef and cabbage in the crock pot. So while that cooks, let's go to the parade and see what's happening. Yeah, some beer. Yeah. What do we have here? Well, when you're in an RV, you definitely want a weather station. What we got here is the Ambient Weather wireless weather station. Ooh. In the kit, of course, you got a manual. Oh, love it when they wrap everything in plastic. So let me unwrap everything here and we'll take a look at the individual parts. Here's what we've got in the package. We got the main weather station here, a kind of like tablet display for information. I think that's wind direction, wind speed, rain gauge, and a little stand for that. Yeah, let's get this assembled and figure out how she works. What I did is I used an old tripod I had to put the weather station on. Whether or not it'll hold up in a good windstorm, I'm not very confident of that. Unless I can come up with something better so that way it can be, you know, mobile. That way you can, you know, as you park somewhere, set it up, get your weather information, and all that fun stuff. But so far, setup is easy. And let's go ahead and show you the other part of it. And then inside the house here, as you can see, it gives us indoor temperature and outdoor temperature. Really, really neat. And what's cool is that this little screen is wireless to the weather station. So which means you can get this information, you know, without having a Wi-Fi connection. However, this thing can connect to Wi-Fi and you can go ahead and send your information to Weather Underground and the Ambient Weather website. And the Weather Underground one, that setup was a pain in the butt. For some reason the site was just not working with me. But I am reporting to the outside world now, which is really, really neat. And yeah, so go camping, set this up. You can get some good weather information about right where you're at, and therefore, you know, if you're in a place with no cell signal, you can actually get good weather information right where you're camped. Oh man, the snow still hasn't melted yet. However, even if the snow hasn't melted yet, I finally got the part to install the refrigerator to make it a slide in and out deal. Yep, like that. Okay, and then goes back in. I also stained that board that we used to put up the TV a while back. Yeah, just mounted it down with some bolts. Just tied down really good. Yeah, still even have access to that plug back there. Only one of them, but that's probably all I'll need for back there. Yeah, let's get the fridge up in there. Woo-wee, it's a windy one out there today. However, check this out. You ready for this? Fridge is in. Behind the curtain, there she is. Hit the little lever down here. Then you pull. Okay, pull her out. Oops, and it's got a middle stop, and then we can pull it out all the way. Open this up. Whoa! And there it is. Check that out. Fits in there perfectly. Yeah, even with the lid open, it doesn't get in the way of the roof. It's actually, the clearance is like about an inch up there, so I barely made that. So that way, if you're working in the kitchen, it's very easy to open, close this bad boy. I can get all the way around it from this side while I'm in the kitchen area here. A little tight, but not bad. But still, if you're cooking, you need to grab something real quick, work on the counter over here. Oh, this is gonna work great. And then you close it like that. Hit the lever, push her back in till she snaps. Oops, gotta lift it. There we go. Reason why I went for the TruckFridge over the Dometics and the other brands is the TruckFridge, as the bigger models get, they get taller. They don't get any wider, they don't get any fatter. Therefore, it was the only one that I could find online that would fit in this space almost perfectly. As you can see, about 1/4 of an inch hangs out there. However, I am very, very happy with how this went. So if you want something in a tight space but you have more height, go for the TruckFridge. Yeah. Also, now our next mission is to put a shelf up here. This is where I want to put one of the solar generators so I can plug this thing in and also run the wires for the solar panels up through that old fridge vent up there. And I got to put the shelf at the right height so that way, even if you want to open this while in here, you still can. But there you have it. The RV now has a fridge. Decided to start up the RV. It hasn't been started in about 2 months. Started right up. Gonna warm it up, charge the batteries. I've already checked the oil and all its fluids, so we're good there. Yeah. I was kind of wondering how well it was going to survive, especially after that below zero weather we had last month. Looks like she survived it. So I went to the store and I bought a pre-made shelf, and would you believe it or not, it fits almost perfectly. Well, I wasn't going to say perfectly because there was just a little bit, about a 1/4 inch short here that allowed me to get these wires through there. And same thing for the back for, plugging this refrigerator into the solar generator that's going to go up in this area. But perfect. I couldn't even cut a piece that close if I wanted to. Yeah. And also, if you can see it, which I highly doubt you can't, I did paint that little thing black and put it in place at the door. It fits perfectly and looks good. I'm done for what I'm going to do today. Not sure what's next on the project list. Just not sure. I always come up with something, even if I don't think about it. It's cold right now. Temperature's going down. A snowstorm's about to hit us today. Is spring, is warmer weather ever coming back? Ever? What's even worse, starting April 1st, we're going back into the teens at night and highs in the 30s. Are we forever stuck in a winter? Will heat ever come again? So 6 months ago, winter came early, back in September. But now, it's the end of March, it's springtime. Let's go and get some major work done on that RV. Come on, let's get in the car, let's go.